Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Oh, peace. What up, though? Hello, Detroit.
Hello.
You won my heart. Your renaissance and waterfronts give you a thrill of your own. Irresistible you.
Hey.
Hug and kissable you. You're alive with so much feeling, and I will always. All right. If you were 80s babies in the city, you remember waking up to that every morning.
Every morning.
98. You feel me?
Yes.
Now that was a good way to wake up.
Yes,
We
it
don't.
was.
That or the zoo commercial. Ba 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 ba
Yep,
ba
yep.
boo.
Oh, you remember this? Y'all know my
My
lovely host.
maker.
This is Kela Cotton, Lady K.
What's
She back in the
going
building.
on?
Y'all know we've been waiting on her to get back in the city. We got plans, we got dates, we
I'm
got
back.
stuff going on. We've been waiting on her. Shout out to everybody that was waiting on her with me, waiting on her.
Yeah.
She back, and we ready to keep it moving. But
But you
Yeah,
kept,
every
you
morning,
kept it
man.
moving, though. You did a beautiful event.
yes,
Y'all
we
y'all
did the
y'all
first
drizzle.
annual 7 Mile Radio Pod-a-thon.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Our guest showed up. Cabello Hair Cafe showed up.
Thank
And,
you.
I
showing
swear.
How was that interview?
I am trying to pronounce it without messing it up, and if she's listening, I'm not gonna screw it up. But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Y'all gotta shout out. Y'all gotta look up Cabello on Facebook. Her
Okay.
cosmetic line
Okay.
is a 24-hour non-transferable makeup. Right.
Oh.
So
One of
she's
y'all
saying,
phones is up.
that's her phone, guaranteed. She's saying it's not getting
Casting
on
videos
your
remotely
clothes.
with
It's not being
Riverside.
left
Your
behind
content
on
will
bottles and glasses, which I think is tacky. I think it's tacky as hell to get up from a table, you've been drinking something, and your whole lip print is on the glass. Do y'all know if I take that glass to a crime scene and leave it, they gonna come looking for your lippy ass. They gonna be looking to bag that up. We looking for one big lip purple gloss wearing motherfucker.
I'm not messing with you.
Everybody that show up, they want to roll the glass across their mouth.
Oh man.
All right, so we
I
appreciate
love it.
everybody
I
that's
love it.
tuning in.
I have to check her out.
The weekend was fun. We're going to get into those interviews soon.
Most definitely.
But right now, first, I want to get right into talking about what had my attention in the last 24 hours is that somebody somewhere has offered Floyd Mayweather $20 billion, right? Now, we are waiting for
Billion?
the $20 billion. Like, we talking about, listen.
Offer him to do the what?
Listen, I don't know. It's 2 paragraphs I found online, right?
Okay.
But it's real, though. Like, it's a real offer. It's looking like it's a real offer. And my whole point of bringing this up was that regardless of whatever you may think about Floyd, because I have some particular opinions about his tiny self myself, but if he get that deal, I personally feel like can't nobody else say shit else about that man.
What-
You feel me? Like,
isn't
not
his-
nothing. Don't talk about his reading or his lack of speaking.
Oh, my
Don't
God.
talk
Got more
about
money
none
than
of.
you ever.
Leave that
So let me
damn
ask
man
y'all a
alone.
question. Isn't he like pretty much close to that amount anyway? His worth?
See, that's even more towards the point. Now he'll have double that. So it's
Yeah.
really nothing
Right,
to
that's what I
choose.
wanted to-
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to
I
make
think
sure that
I don't. Let's
it's
see.
double.
I mean, shoot, all we gotta do is look it up.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
you gotta do is ask Google.
what's-
Google
Probably
know
worth about
all nigga
500.
money business.
Probably worth about $700 million by now.
I was gonna put it on 700 million.
And they offered him
Where'd
how
you put
much?
it at? Where you put it at? He said he put it at 700 million. Where you put it at?
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather's net worth
I'm gonna say 100 something.
100 something million. Net worth 2022.
He
got 90 million
He
for
got
one fight.
400 million for a fight. Come on, huh?
His net worth right now is 460 million
So
that they
460
know about.
million.
You
That
feel
they
me?
know
That's
about.
what you gotta say when you talk about them people
And
with
they
that bread.
offered him how much now?
They talking about $20 billion. And what he said he was going to do with that move was bring a basketball team possibly to Las Vegas. I didn't realize it wasn't a basketball
Yeah,
team.
because they only got
already
the
in Las
Raiders. Yeah, it's only the Raiders
Vegas.
out
The Raiders?
there. Ain't that?
That's football, sweetheart.
Yeah, she's saying that's all
No,
they
I'm
got.
saying that's
in
all
Las
I
okay,
seen
Vegas.
when I was there. When it came to sports,
Because
And
she
it's a-
was there.
and it was a
You
women's.
see how she segued
No, it was
that?
a women's basketball, but I did not see a man's. It is. It's a women's
Las
basketball.
Vegas?
Yep, I seen women advertisement. The NWA something.
What she slid in there is
The
that when she was
WN
there,
something.
that's what we've been waiting on, right? She been gone because she been on the strip doing selfies, you know what I'm saying, and got married this past
I did not
weekend.
get married. I went to go.
She got
Why
married.
you? No, I did
She
not.
left this weekend to jump the broom
I went to go and support a very good friend of mine that got married.
by marrying them.
No, I didn't marry them. I was right there to make sure that he got married.
Somebody got to be right there to make sure I get married the next time.
Well, you know they call it like the best man. So their wedding was a little bit different. It wasn't like a matron of honor. They had like their close loved ones, and they didn't give them titles. They just gave them a color they needed to wear, and the ones they wanted to buy suits or tux or dresses for, they bought it for them. And when it was time for the wedding party to come out, the flower girls went out, and then each person went out. They coupled up. They
just kept out. They kept down a bunch of bullshit. is
Yeah,
what
they did. They did
what
not.
they did. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about who gonna be the best nothing.
Yep, it was nothing like that.
But we gonna bless some people we really
but-
fucking with.
So when I got the call, 6 months back, the call was I ain't got a best man, but you my best girl in Detroit, because he from Detroit. He said, so I need you to come down here and make sure I don't mess up and make sure I do right.
I didn't realize normal
got you.
people lived in Vegas until I got older. I thought Vegas was literally
Me
just a place
neither.
you go to end up in trouble or gambling, like this, or
Well,
you know,
he's
whatever.
a close friend of mine, so he moved down there 8 years ago, and then I have a
Mm-hmm.
homegirl that moved 5 years ago down to Vegas. So I knew it could be possible, but the reality of it sunk in this weekend. So.
That's a beautiful thing. Well, we glad you back. Safe travels to
you.
everybody
I'm
who was
glad
on
to
that
be
road and in them
back.
skies.
I am. It was nice, but I got homesick on the third day.
Okay, so look, we had Cabello show up to the podcast. We had
Okay.
Dominique,
Yes, Mama
Juicy,
Sharks.
keep it juicy. We had Juicy the comedian show up to the podcast, and the first Miss Juneteenth showed up to the podcast. She showed
Okay.
up. Her and her mom Nyla showed up in her.
You know, they are so supportive.
Oh yes, they're all about the people in the community, and they're all about Juneteenth. But they showed up in her full Air Force gear, and
Did
instead of
she?
focusing on Juneteenth, which we're fine with, they focused on women in aviation, and explained that and exposed that
That's
information
awesome.
to anyone. So we were happy to have them
missed
there.
them.
We're
I know
always
I-
happy to have them
I
there.
hate that I missed them, but
You
I
can
knew.
support them online at Acting Up Arts. Our other Juneteenth moms are Mama Faye, Kenya, right, of Go Rosie Grow. They
Yep.
were in Atlanta this past weekend
Miss Rosie.
hosting. Yeah, she was hosting an entire show. Miss Rosie, listen, Miss Rosie, you know she moves around,
I
right?
see.
And then this year's
Scoot to your right, come on. Just
fucking
a bit, just an
baseball, he over here talking about. The fuck is he talking about?
inch. To the right.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
good. Yeah.
It-
Slide to the right.
You got to get used to the hand signal.
Slide to the right. None of those signals said right.
Actually, he looked like an airplane.
He was like, I'm like, scoot over, back up, then drop to the floor.
got me over here
Just
moving
doing
around.
the cha-cha slide there on Mike 6.
Listen to this. I came up with an original joke this weekend. You want to hear it?
Shoot it.
Let's go.
still
Let's
real.
go. Let's
Do you
go.
remember
Shoot it.
how King Joffrey Joffrey from Coming to America showed up to New York looking for Hakeem, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went to McDonald's, and they was like, oh, yeah. Oh, that's your boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He in the back scrubbing floors. You know what I'm saying? They like, my son works.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Right. I thought about that, like, for a long time, excuse me, I'm not well versed in the Bible. But when they said Jesus' father was a carpenter, in my head, I thought they meant God. You feel me? They was talking about Joseph ass, right? So that means God, if God would have came back at any point, right? Like, where's my son?
Yeah.
Right? I want to find my boy. They dropping all types of clouds down while he walking
Right.
and shit. He just walking on puddles and shit. And he like, I'm here for my son. And they like, yo, son, who your son? You know what I'm saying? He's about Jesus. He's about Mary's boy? Yeah, he's about Mary and Joseph and them boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my son. Joseph ain't never touched
They
him.
hung him on the cross and beat him to
Yeah,
death.
he back there, whittling chairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son works. Like, no. Listen,
That's a good one.
we went from there and was like, nobody doubted the Immaculate Conception with Mary. But they'll doubt it now because everybody fucking. Right? You can't even know whether or not it was Immaculate Conception because y'all know y'all be fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would never think it was because everybody be fucking. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, somewhere in there, he could have sent another one of those. But we wouldn't know because everybody be fucking. You feel me? Like, we don't have virgins like that at 28, 29. How old was Mary? Mary was grown as hell. You don't know how old Mary was? I'm looking at you because you a lady,
you know-
so
you
I'm
know,
just
in
thinking
the-
you knew Mary's age and shit.
You know, in the Bible, though, the virgin, and when they speak on virgins, they're not speaking on a woman who haven't had sex yet. They speaking on an unmarried woman.
So her and Joseph was just
They
kicking.
was fucking, but they just wasn't married.
See, I don't even understand this. Why we got to be married if God putting babies in unmarried bitches? You see the hypocrisy when people be writing things the way they want them to be, right? They're like, we can't have people thinking that you a god if you put a baby in another nigga's woman. You feel me? He like, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, because you know I got a baby over there on the west side with dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's
You
my
know
little
what?
godchild over there.
This is the thing that I like about you the most, though, is your the way you think. You can take one subject and apply it into another one, and
Because they not
and
separate.
they're
not separate.
no, they're not.
Yes,
I mean,
we be trying to think like they be trying to make, you know, the Christians and the people who are devout, they want God to be this untouchable thing, you know what I'm saying, this unreachable thing. But I feel like in the worlds that's been created, that God just is much more practical than that. You know what I'm saying? And he just walk around and do shit all the time. Like if Osama bin Laden could spend all those months over here just chilling, running gas stations and shit, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, God done came down here already. When they say God is returning, I don't think he was supposed to be returning and smiting the whole world.
But
He's
how do we know?
returned.
But how do we know he ever left?
I believe he's returned for every single person who died. You
But
feel
how do we
me?
know he ever left?
I don't necessarily think he did, but I think when they talk about coming back, that's when he comes for your ass. You feel me? Like he done came back again and again and again. He gonna come back today. He gonna come back tomorrow. You know. But then on top of that, that's as if he ain't got nothing else to do. We treat God like he ain't got shit else to do but us. You feel me? Do you know how boring of a God that would be? All he done did was make one earth, one world. That's boring to the motherfucker. That's not God. That's a dude who had a kit. Like, and now he ain't got the kit no more. Nah, man, I got whole planets and galaxies. Motherfuckers ain't got no noses. I did one planet, no eyes. You feel me? Just to see how they was gonna get along and shit. I did one. You know, I got one planet got out of hand. I left. I had too many children. I had to get the fuck out. It's like, I don't answer no
that's
calls
Earth.
from that
I think
planet.
that's Earth.
That's
I think
Earth?
that might be Earth. Too many kids. He don't answer no calls for this one. There's too many calls coming up from me.
You know what's gonna be funny to me when you get to the judgment line, and we've been arguing over what story is the right story and what story is the real story, and you get there and they like, ain't none of them bitches right. Ain't none of them stories true. We don't know where y'all got that shit from. You know what I'm saying? Like we let y'all do what y'all do. We was just playing it on how y'all act, and for the most part, y'all been acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? So I think the judgment line looked like the Secretary of State before the pandemic. You feel me? Because now you slash straight through that thing. The Secretary of State don't fuck around, right? Like you set your appointment and you in and out of there.
In and out.
Yeah, they keeping that going. But before then, you could just bring a lunch and sit in the back and chill because they wasn't in no damn rush. You know, so we appreciate all the frontline workers though.
Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna need a Secretary of State eventually. I'm gonna get my life right, and I'm gonna go in one. You feel me? I ain't been in one in a long time. When's the last time you been in one?
My birthday.
Oh yeah, that's when y'all go. You went for your birthday
Where?
to the Secretary of State.
No, I didn't. I went before my birthday because I didn't want to get caught on the road.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the day of my birthday. But
Oh yeah, because they didn't change it. Remember, it used to be
Yeah,
like, oh,
you
you got
got that-
30 days
No,
after your birthday.
no.
Now they're like, no, you got 15 days
I think it was about a
before
week.
your birthday.
I think a week before
Yeah.
my birthday.
I think about 2 weeks before my birthday.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Get on top of y'all paperwork. It's a good thing for real that they did change a lot of those
Because
driving
there's a
laws
lot
that
of
gave
things you
people
can
their
do it over
licenses
the
back.
internet now.
I think I actually went a couple of months before because actually I got the news van this May and my birthday is in July, so I was
So
prepared.
you probably went.
I was already
this
set.
year you
My
went
birthday.
early. You had things to change.
What, man? Go ahead and say. So he just
I
thinking
mean, I'm
something
just saying,
smart.
this was never really about. This never really was about that. Like, are you good though? You good? We know when you went now. You
He was
good?
just.
He was
correcting
clarifying.
He was clarifying.
I was just
Yeah.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
So you got your.
You know what they say about little white lies. That
Come
was
on with
that
it.
was a little white lie.
Didn't
That's
sit
what it
comfortable with
means.
Didn't sit comfortable
People
with
can't be sitting there pretending about, wow, it was a little white. No, that was an example of a little white lie. It was not intentional, but when he thought about it, he corrected it.
Let me get it right.
That was a little white lie. So
He
y'all
also
people,
you know, he be trying to dot his I's and cross his T's too. He want to make sure
Yeah,
that
so-
the Secretary of State know on here that he
I
was
wouldn't
doing.
give a shit.
Because
Yeah, I don't give a
the
damn what they
paperwork
watching.
is, it wouldn't even matter what they say because his paperwork is out there on the back of his
It's
damn
crazy because the
vehicle.
lady that was at the Secretary of State that did my shit was actually my Facebook shit. I follow you on Facebook.
I love
so.
it.
Listen,
That's
they
cool.
taking those. They
So she
taking.
was like-
Listen, this how do you know our state is BS though, right? They are taking your bold insurance. Like, say you go in there with some insurance you bought for $200, they taking it. There's nothing, in place for them to check that day, right? They taking it. They're gonna take it, and then they have a process now where they're gonna deny it, cancel your plate, make your tags bold, and then when the police pull you over, it's their discretion whether they take your plate or take your car. But my thing is this though, they knew it was bold when you brought it. You feel me? Like all they had to do was call, right? Yep. They don't call on purpose, right? They don't call on purpose so they can take your little $200, right? You done paid dog $200, and then you're gonna slide.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I learned in my 20s, honey. I tried to be slick. I listen. I tried the fake insurance. I tried the I got 30 days after my birthday. I tried the fuck it. I ain't gonna pay until I can. And I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the day, when you get pulled over for a slight little 3 miles over speed limit, or you rolled at a stop sign, or they just wanted to mess with you, and they pull your ass over and they give you a ticket for this, a ticket for that, a ticket for this, take that, and then when people fail to realize it's license, you have points. Yeah, you might got a speeding ticket, and I'm gonna pay this whole ass shit, but guess what? It's a notch on your damn license. Get another speeding ticket a year from now.
So are you saying get a license or not? This should sound like a horrible contract to be a part of.
Shit.
All right, well, I'm on the fence. If you live a life where you need a license, go get one.
No, but listen, I've been without them too.
If you live a life where you don't need one, I'm not on your head.
I'm not perfect. I went 10 years in my life without license, and I rode every back street there was.
My mama went about 15, 16 years without a license. I watched her get pulled over a few times and just become a Mississippi out of state.
Listen.
Like, I just moved here this week with my kids. We never spoke. You feel me? Kids knew to be quiet in the back. Either cry or shut up. You feel me? Mom about to do this little talk. He's like, well, ma'am, you've been here for a couple months. You got to go on down. I said, well, I'm on my way. I was going to try that. Man, my mama ain't never get a ticket. Not ever. Not ever.
I did 10 years, and every time I got pulled over, when I did not have I had maybe 2 or 3 incidents. And every time I got pulled over, I was crying before they got to my window.
Listen. You got to make it do what it do. So and that's what I appreciate. I never went to jail,
but I had my tickets.
That's what we was talking about this Saturday, making it do what it do. I appreciate that out of everyone, right? But I appreciate it most importantly out of our sisters and single mothers. A lot of the community work that I do is geared towards families and single moms. It's all families, but we geared towards families, and especially we would hope that single mothers pick up on the things we do and the networks we've created for our children. Because we want to be here for them. We want to be that branch and that other arm, something else for them to get involved in positive while you at work or doing the things you got to do. We don't want them wondering, and we don't want them trying to figure out or follow behind. You feel me? So if you're looking for a place, we know some of those people, and we can direct you, whether you're on the east side or the west side. We know where you can go. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the children. My mom was eventually on her own with us, and it was just amazing to watch her work sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it is, so I want to lift that up. So this week we celebrated moms owning businesses, right? Wow. Moving and shaking, doing their thing, and that's where Cabello came from. Cabello came because she is a mom. She has boys, right? But Dominique has daughters, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was a balance. And they talked to us about, a little bit briefly about what they had to sacrifice to get where they got, or, what it took to reach where they come. Dominique, obviously, Juicy, the comedian, is hilarious, and she's everywhere. And she's got October 1st, she's opening for the cast of Living Single.
Is she?
Right? Yes, Overton.
Get it, man.
And Sinclair
and Max.
Yes, Overton and Sinclair are coming here, and she's going to be opening for them.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing, man. She's definitely making strides, right? There's definitely. and shout out to $175, and it comes with dinner though. Shout out to One Single Rose I seen today. One Single Rose has been holding down Juneteenth for the whole 12 years. You feel me? And various other events. One Single Rose will be going to the Fat Girl. The Fat Girl film will be filming in Athens, Greece, right? Phatgir, yes. And she will be going there, traveling there, to perform some of her poetry pieces at the festival. So the sister from Detroit, from the D, from here,
big moves.
Now
ladies.
she ain't going.
She's
being flown. Now that's a way to get flued out. Now, if you gonna get flued out,
If you
let
gon-
it be for what you know. You
if you
feel
gonna
me?
do something.
Right. So she going to Athens,
Congratulations to
Greece. Yes,
both
to
of you
represent
ladies.
herself, to represent One Single
Yes.
Rose, to represent Detroit, to represent sisters, and to show love to the
Beautiful.
Fat Girl movie premiere. We're happy to know her, and we're proud to be a part of her journey. Right. To be able to
Wow.
see that and be able to feel her energy and know that it's real. My favorite poem is 50 Niggas Deep. I like that. I like how she go hard on that. You didn't
Okay.
know it was 50 different bold ass niggas until she made that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I found myself like over the years she been doing 50 niggas deep I've become less of those niggas. You feel me? When she first did it and I heard it, I was like, damn, I'm like 26 of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I done been about 26 of them. Now that was about 7, 8 years ago, and
Where
now
was the button at, Mark?
now, for real, I'm down to about 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm about 5 of them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
gonna have to hear this poem.
I'm getting. Oh man, that's the
I'ma
one
have
I
to
want
hear
every
it.
time she come. And I'm a D girl. One Single Rose does. I'm
no,
a D girl.
I've heard the D girl one. I
Yes,
love that
yes,
one
yes.
too. I
So
do.
shout out to all our sisters and everybody out here that's
But you
been
know what?
holding
The
us down. and we've
sacrifice
been
as
holding
women,
down.
I'm a mother myself, a single mother as well. Like for example, I want to congratulate myself. My seal has finally came in the mail. So I've been advertising that I was a notary, and yes, there are certain documents that can be notarized with the stamp. But there are other documents that needs that press sealed. So I went and invested more into myself and my notary business, and I made myself a stamped and sealed notary.
And she keep it on her hip. And this is why this is important. This is why it's important to have a mobile, let's say a mobile notary. You know what I'm saying? What's important to have that I would say is sometimes you have people on the hook. I just learned about contracts for real. Remember, you got people on the hook, and you should close that right now. You feel me? Now's the time. Today's the day. But you like, let me go and do this. And then after I do it, it's like, you know what? If you can just hold up a minute, right? Or you can have her pull up when you pull up. Like, we can actually do all this right here, right now, and be done with this today.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not let anything linger. And when we opening, we closing. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
That's what we talking about. So, again, moms owning businesses. I should make a list on Facebook. I got a lot of sisters that's been supporting me over the years on some righteous love and brotherhood, sisterhood out here that's still on their own grind.
And the men,
it's working
the
out
men
for 'em.
is,
It's a beautiful thing.
I have to give the props to the men because I mean you have to look at the hustle in itself as a whole. You know, yeah, women. I'm not gonna say we just got here. You know, because we've been hustling our butts off for decades. But y'all men has been hustlers since day one. You know, so we gotta give props where props is due. So y'all men out here doing y'all thug business.
I ain't do that. Her toxic masculinity did that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
y'all
I ain't do
don't
that.
do
I ain't do that. I'm gonna
I
tell you.
give-
I'm gonna
I
tell
give
you what
credit
they
where
say. We
credit
didn't
is
set
due.
that up. But what that
I give
sounded like
credit where
is
credit is due.
because you accredited someone else felt like they had to give credit to someone else.
Nope,
You know
there's
what I'm
nobody
saying?
that called me and said, Kela,
This
they
was
talking too
not-
much about women.
This was not their
It's something
moment.
about the man.
I know you felt it in there. Like, okay, well, the brothers Brooks, the Brooks brothers. Yeah. Brothers been hustling for a long time, right? And what happens since we started the hustling between the two of us is we've been the ones sacrificing people the whole time. We've been the one causing the most problems the whole time with our hustles. We've been the one losing the most family money the most times with our hustles. A rose through the concrete was a motherfucker. Man, that nigga Diddy character was a motherfucker, dog. He put on a whole big. Do y'all got men like that in your house? Dog was crying. Y'all don't believe in me. The whole time he wants your money. You feel me? Some shit somebody else done left behind that they work hard for. Are y'all giving those men that money? Give me that money. Don't give that man that money. Your brother's a fuck up, and you know it. Don't do that. That's why the sisters are investing in themselves now. Y'all, they done gave us our chances, and even if they've never been burned, there's so many stories about the ones who had. Girl, I gave him my taxes. Girl, I gave him my car. Don't act like they didn't, because too many of us was driving stupid-ass little cars. You know what I'm saying?
Lie. Growing up, the whole thing, my older cousins was like, never let a nigga drive your car and never let a nigga talk about investing your taxes. So that was something before I came start dealing with
You
it.
feel me? But see, it takes one to know. You feel me? So a lot of the things that people are getting upset about are not necessarily things to be upset about. Every generation, someone has a rude awakening. You feel me? Every generation, a different group of people wakes up and decides to be like, nah, we straight on that old shit.
But it is the woman's turn. The woman is dominating.
Yeah, so it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what's dominating or not. But I do enjoy seeing women get money. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. But I have a history of aiding and assisting in women getting money. So I'm always interested to see a woman make her ends. You know what I'm saying? Quite frankly, you ask me for less things. Right? and then also more women been having their own weed in the last couple years too. They've been pulling up with that fire.
Well,
You
I mean,
feel me?
why I gotta wait for somebody else?
You
to smoke?
feel me? But that's not what it used to be
That's
like.
not what it
That
it
is
was.
not what it used
That's
to be
not what it
like.
was.
They used to come
just wait for
just
somebody
ready
else
with
to smoke.
good lungs, just ready. I wouldn't even bring Rellos. Y'all know y'all ain't bring nothing. It's a whole generation like, y'all ain't never bring nothing, no smoke session.
They just got tired of sucking dick for all of that weed. That's what
I'm not doing that.
Come
I'm
for
not.
their
I did not
Damn.
go with that. I did not go
Damn.
with that because I know for a
Damn.
fact the women who smoked with us was not doing any of that. They was just
Damn.
always able to smoke for free. I just
Okay.
unless my cousin was charging them and I ain't know it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Black, was you charging this and them to smoke? I
Dang.
doubt it.
Dang.
I don't know, but this would get her bread though, so she probably was throwing in her own cash.
Do we have footage or recording of the interviews?
Footage or recordings? Yes, we do. We have
Okay.
footage or recordings from the
So we wanted to
Potathon.
share with those who didn't
Yes.
show.
If you weren't able to
show.
see, right, what we did this Saturday, we have the interviews with Juicy and Cabello. What are they doing over there? Dog be everywhere now. What's his name? Josh Landon. Shout out to Josh Landon everywhere with the tight button-ups on, man. He really trying to become the face of Fox 2 since the other dude retired and shit.
Well, somebody got to step up.
Yeah, well, you know. He got a stupid dog. I don't like his dog. All right, well, here we go. I mean, he the one put it out there. I would have never judged a man by his dog, but he the one started taking pictures of his dog.
Tell the people what.
Now I'm like, that's not even a manly dog. But then I'm like, that's toxic masculinity to say what's a manly dog, right?
Can you-
Because ain't no rules about a man dog or a girl dog. That's what I'm learning, right? A dude can have a fluffy dog with bows in his hair and a sweater on. That
Why
can
not?
still be a man's dog.
Women have boy dogs that's rough, and bigger than them.
Yeah, but they need to be protected. So I'm like, he
And-
got this
and-
little bitty cute
yeah.
dog because he likes to play dress up with animals.
And he probably can protect himself. So he needs something soft.
So we get pit bulls so we can be protected? Absolutely. That's true.
I don't know.
That's true. I
listen,
definitely get pit bulls to be
I'm
protected.
not even dog animal friendly, so I don't even know the madness of the method.
You like cats?
I don't like nothing animal wise. I don't like the smell of outdoor wilderness. I can't. stand
That's
the fact
crazy.
that
And
my
she
son-
still eat meat though. That's what's crazy.
And I'm picky
she don't
about
like
that. I'm
no
picky
animals,
about that.
but she'll
unless
eat
it's
your
dead and
cow.
cooked.
Huh? It's
Right.
better.
Unless it's dead
I don't
Want your
and
dead
I
flesh.
don't want nothing half all the way cooked. Look, you can get mad with a little crisp on the end. I don't want nothing close to it smelling like anything wilderness. I don't even want
She don't like no gamey food.
nothing.
So
that
you don't
way.
want no rabbit
No,
or no coon
no. I used to eat coon when I was younger with
or
my great
deer. You
grandma.
want some venison?
I cannot eat that. I hate the smell of it or the taste. It's out.
Fuck is a venison.
Deer
Deer
meat.
meat.
I was gonna say deer meat at first. Did you hear me say deer? And then I backed up because I figured we were all grown here.
Yeah,
you
deer
feel me? So I said venison, and he like, what the fuck is venison? All right, deer meat.
Deer
You
meat.
feel me? She don't like it probably because she didn't had a gut too many in her life. You know she from the west. She from the south.
The bayou.
Yeah, she from the Arkansas.
It wasn't anybody in my family, but once I got with my
Arkansas.
daughter's father,
There you go.
Arkansas, yeah. His mother used to want to cook for us, and she used to always make spaghetti with the
I don't
smell-
know. Listen, I don't know the difference.
Oh, yes, you do.
I ate two big ass plates of lasagna. I was 20 years old.
I can't stand
And
it.
this 6-foot redhead volleyball player, I don't remember your name, but that was an amazing winner.
But I was told
Anyway,
if you cook it
she
right,
was like, "Did you
it's
like
not
it?"
as bad.
Yeah, she was like, "Did you like it?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I liked it." She was like, "It was venison," and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And she was like, "It was deer meat." But I ate 2 plates of it. It just tastes like good ass lasagna.
Someone told me that it depends on who's messing with Venice.
Right.
Will determine.
If
what it
you
tastes
ain't
like.
never hunted a deer, you probably shouldn't cook it.
Yeah, because I was told you're supposed to drain it a certain way. But anyhow, to these interviews,
To
let 'em
these,
know
we
what-
still got 1 more minute. That's why I was chopping it up.
Oh, okay.
We can get it going though.
Well, my bad.
I don't want to eat nothing that scurries along the ground. You feel
Listen,
me?
I'm a
I don't want no
turkey. I
rodents,
like
no
turkey,
squirrels.
chicken, fish. That's what and if I do a steak, it'll be like maybe twice a year. If
I don't think I want chicken no
I don't
more.
too much eat pork at all.
Chicken take too long to chew, and I'll be like,
You ain't
I
the
don't
right
want
person
the
to make your
chicken
chicken.
I don't want it. I don't want it no more. And I don't want it no more.
I ain't mad at you to eat your own.
I'm big as hell, man. I'm just trying to live.
So what you want? Beans and sprouts?
Beans, sprouts, lentils,
Yeah. Hey,
sea moss,
you doing good though. You look like that's what
black
you eat.
seed oil,
You look like that's what you eat.
castor
Because
oil,
you done lost half your body.
vegetable oil, all the oils.
In a minute, the only thing gonna be left is your head.
Both of them. All right, let's go to the interviews. The first annual 7 Mile Radio Pod-a-thon, GoReal or Go Home, with our guest, Juicy the comedian, and Cabello, the hair cafe. Thank you.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Peace. What up? This is KONG. Con GoReal with the GoReal or Go Home show. This is the 7 Mile Radio first annual Pod-a-thon. We're at 19320 Van Dyke at the old Lipke Rec Center. Right now saying say Detroit, but y'all know what it is. I'm proud to be here with another fellow East Sider, Van Dyke rapper, Kettering pioneer. You feel me? We out here making big things happen. I'm standing here with Cabello, longtime businesswoman, great mother, and we want to hear her story. We want her to tell us how she went from an idea to damn near a whole empire right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you condense that, but somewhere in there I'm gonna jump in and let them know you got babies, right? You're taking care of a whole family, you feel me? And we want this to be a motivation, and not only that, but info for young ladies, or, you know what I'm saying, our grown sisters out there who's trying to figure out, well, how do I make my next step or my first step with these babies and this half a job I got, you feel me? All right, so go for it, let us know.
Okay, so I am Cabello. It's not easy, but I'm a nurse, and I started off doing lashes and eyebrows. So I expanded from that. Now I got my esthetician license. I do facials. I just opened up a new spot on Gratiot between 9 and 10 Mile.
On Gratiot between 9 and 10 Mile?
Yes.
Like outside the city?
Outside the city.
What city is that?
East Point.
It's in East Point, so your paperwork is straight, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
She pay taxes and all that.
Everything.
You feel me? You can't get out there if you ain't gonna do all that. You feel me?
Correct.
All right, so you in East Point?
Yes.
All right, I thought you was in Royal Oak.
I was in Royal Oak working with a group of somebody else.
Oh, okay. So now this is yours. East Point is yours.
That's my
All
thing.
right.
So I sell lipsticks, men's beard care. I have a tattoo artist. I have my best friend making handmade soaps and body butters and candles and just everything like.
Listen, I love the exclusive soaps, right? And the body
I know you
butters.
do.
I do, because the stuff they sell inside those stores, it's a general soap for everybody, just keep you clean. It's got glycerin in it and alcohol. They just want to keep you clean and keep you smelling like everybody else. The soaps that people make, they for your skin. You feel me? If they really making them with their own hands, they can tell you what's in them and how it's gonna help you. Which brings me to the makeup line, because remember, I was shocked. I was like, so you pushing somebody else line? Like, you pushing somebody else brand? Let them know how that went down.
Okay, so after esthetician school, I wanted to specialize in men's beard care.
Mm-hmm.
So my Cabello followers and supporters like, what about the ladies? So I came out with the lipsticks. They matte 24-hour non-transferable. I got 10 colors, 2 lip glosses, lip liners, and the men's beard care is the growth serum, the beard wash, the beard balm with a brush, scissors, and a pair of shears.
Yeah.
All me.
See, I need that growth. See, she said that's all her, like, so she know what's inside of it. You feel me? And she put those packages together. And I need some growth. This is me right here.
You should have
This
been
all
came
I'm
and got a facial.
I know, man. This is all I'm getting out of 3 years of not cutting it. This is all it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody can help this, I'm looking for that. I want my shit to look like that. You feel me? I want my shit to look like that. You feel me? Or if it can look like his head hair, that would be great. Don't show him them waves, bro. Why you playing? It's dry. He been busy today. His scalp dry. This shit dry today. But we see yours banging though.
And I do his facials. And
You know
I do
what I'm
his
saying?
beard care. So that's all my waves.
Yes, I wasn't ready. I was a little I wasn't ready for the facials. You feel me? My big brother get facials all the time. He got great skin. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready.
If
though.
you don't get facials, you won't have great skin. You gotta drink your water.
That's where it comes from. You gotta drink your water. First of all, care about what you're putting in your body,
Inside.
fellas. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, I done lost 100 pounds in the last 8 months. You know what I'm saying? But look, care about what you put into your bodies. Care about what you put on your bodies, right? So do we have? Okay, Mima Dupuri, is this all Mimado Puri? Is this all like an all natural situation, or it's got some preservatives, or you got?
So the only thing that's not natural is the coloring for the makeup. And the only thing that's not natural for the soaps and the scrubs is the scents. So
okay.
everything is
And you
all
said
natural.
that it is 24 hours non-transferable.
Yes. So
what do that mean when people don't understand?
So if you out doing something you don't have no business, sneaky linking and all that, white t-shirt test, not gonna transfer.
It also won't come off on like glasses when you're drinking.
Absolutely.
That's tacky.
And
okay?
you know, a lot of women, which is strange to me, say when they smoke, they won't have it transferred.
I don't like smoking
smoke.
with a woman if when you pass me the blunt, it's gonna be a sticky blunt.
So that
you
won't
feel
happen
me? Like
with me, Motto.
24 hours, non-transferable, roll my blunts up and smoke with me. You feel me? But if your shit gonna keep me, if my end of my blunt gonna get glossy, I don't want
that.
I don't want that.
And that's
you know what I'm saying?
that's why I came up with what I came up
Yeah,
with.
so that means you giving hugs and you ain't leaving none of yourself
Nope.
behind. And that little nasty stuff she talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But listen, okay, so when you can talk about being a mom, can we talk about that for a minute?
Absolutely.
Okay, so how many children do you have?
I have 3 sons, 17, 9, and 4.
4. Now I know 4. Now I got me a
He run
3-year-old,
the
so
squad.
I know what that's like. You feel me? Okay,
Absolutely.
17, 9, and 4. That's
Yes.
that's a great responsibility.
Yes.
We're all responsible for the children in our homes, but it is a special thing when our women are responsible for our young men. You know what I'm saying? And anytime we're able to have a positive male influence and a positive male role model around them, that's a great thing. But in the meantime, when mom's got to roll them sleeves up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you been able to count on your oldest child for support with your youngest babies?
So my oldest son now, he's a senior and he has a job. So when I need help, we all a team. It's always team and love and togetherness and support in my home with my boys.
Okay.
So everybody love each other, get along. He is supportive, but I still feel like he don't have kids. They my kids.
Right.
So first things first, I'm gonna always make sure that all 3 of them are taken care of, and he don't have to stop his life, his teen life.
Yeah, because he's a
to
senior in high
babysit.
school. You know what stuff going on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He got friends. He got places to be.
And girls.
Yes, and girls. See, I ain't want to go there, but you know he fucking around. You already know he fucking. Like, all right. So, you're getting help from home, but you still letting him live his life. You know what I'm saying? So does he have any aspirations? Have you inspired them yet to get something started on their own?
He wants to go to college to be an engineer, but he also wants to cut hair at my shop. So I would like somebody to mentor him, or, you know, because he's not 18 yet, he only 17, to go to barber school so that he can pursue his business.
Well, we do have a barber in our village named Todd. He has a shop in Hamtramck, and he's looking for young people that he can mentor under his license a few times a week. You know what I'm saying? So we can connect y'all together with him. What else we got going on? So we got the makeup. We got the lashes. Okay, so my mom got her lashes done by you before.
She did.
Right?
And she
do you
loves
do
me.
permanent? Isn't something you do permanent?
So I do permanent makeup brows.
Okay.
So they like tattoo eyebrows. I do
Tattoo
permanent
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Like you for sure, this is how you want your arch to be. You feel me?
For
Like
sure.
once I get started,
it's over with
she
from
like,
there.
yeah, right there.
That's
you know what I'm saying? All right, you bet. Well, we appreciate you coming out and being with us. I understand the sacrifices you made and the adjustments you made. So thank y'all all for coming. If you'll hang out for a few more minutes, we're going to holler at Dominique, then we're going to bring y'all both back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. That was Cabello, the Cabello Cafe. And remember, she also loves the community, right? She has been supporting and sponsoring the Juneteenth event for about a decade now, right? So it's great to see people grow and see people become something more in their own craft. She started out with the hair and the lashes. Now it's super hair and super lashes. You know what I'm saying? You got to add on to it. And we ain't even get into her love for her trucks and all her accessories and stuff. If we was closer, y'all could have seen Batman. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all. Coming up next, we got Dominique, comedian Dominique. They call her Cominique. If you could come on over here for me for a second. Y'all say hello to Dominique, the comedian. Right, the Juicy the comedian. That's what you want me to say?
That's my
You want me to
name.
call you Juicy?
That's my
I thought
name.
Juicy was a way of life.
Juicy is
You
the
are
one alive.
juicy. All right,
We the one
bet.
they
Well,
talking
she
about.
is the juicy one. We
We
the
the
one
one-
they talking about. That's what she said. All right. So y'all know Dominique. She's been on our show before. We have done shows before, Kong Comedy and Juicy Comedy. We out here, you know what I'm
out
saying?
here.
So things have been going great, right? For a person as far as like you getting back what you putting in. You know what I'm saying? Her footwork is definitely paying off. She got a show coming up with Kim
Cast the Living Single.
The cast of Living Single. I was gonna try to remember all their names. The cast of Living Single is coming October 1st, and she will be hosting and doing a show and introducing these great black people, right? Y'all remember that show, right?
Overton.
With Sinclair
Overton.
and Overton. They both gonna be here. That's our favorite little goofy couple, you feel me? All right. So, here we go.
But we have
Kettering.
something else going on October
What?
1st.
All of us.
Something for all.
Something for all.
On Woodward
Your
and
donations, you've been taking donations for that?
Yes.
All right, Woodward in Manchester and Highland Park. This is something, how many years has been going on?
This is our 9th year.
We talking 9 years of giving, right? And when I've seen her set it up, when she give, it's not just something for this or something, it's something for everyone, it's something for all. They have toys, health products, they got stuff for your home, they got clothes for all sizes, men and women. And that's important because big brothers, it don't be nowhere for us to get clothes from if we on our knuckles. It's a lot of halfway houses, especially in Highland Park. We got clothes for those brothers, right? We got to have something for all. So y'all show up to Woodward in Manchester when?
Woodward in Manchester, the Glory Foods parking lot. We'll be there September. We'll be there October 1st.
October, that's that Virgo.
From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have everything. We have men and women's clothing, children's clothing, housewares, furniture, electronics.
And it's all gotta go.
And it's all gotta go.
Come
and it's
get it.
free. We don't care about how much you make. We don't care about how much you take.
I was gonna say that. Is that what you already say?
I already
You
said
said I ain't care how much you make, and I was gonna say we don't care how much you take.
We don't.
That's a
because
slogan. We just made that shit up right there.
It takes a village, and we are that village.
We the village.
We the ones they talking about. So if you ain't used it in 3 to 6 months, maybe you don't need it, but it could be a blessing to somebody else. So it's a blessing in being a blessing.
Speaking of that, did you bring me some wigs?
I did bring him some wigs.
Yes,
got
because
over
I
400.
need a wig. You got
Because
400 wigs.
I got over 400.
She got over 4. That's more.
I've
She
been
got
wearing-
more wigs than a year got days.
I've been wearing wigs since I was 13. So I know.
Okay,
him.
you can definitely bring us your wig you had when you was 13. You can bring that on down.
I don't have that no more. I
Okay,
donated.
so listen, I need a wig is something we are doing today, and from now on, we are gathering used hair units,
Yes, we
right? And we are bringing those things back to life thanks to this sister right here. She's off camera. But she gonna help us wash those, dye those, and bring those back to life. We're gonna provide those
So we
to
not
sisters who
only-
can't get them.
We not only helping the community with regular house needs, we helping them with health and beauty care.
Yes,
also.
because you got to look the part. I wouldn't be out here if I looked like I looked 4 days ago. I'm telling y'all that shit right
So
now.
if you trying to get a
Hey.
job and your hair ain't right,
You feel
and
me?
You need a
Get
suit.
that. You
for
see that
your-
retwist?
And you need a suit for your interview.
Yes, and we ain't talking that Salvation Army tweed suit, cotton suit shit. We know what they give you.
We
They
had
do
a
their
gentleman
best. You
yesterday
feel me?
That was blessed with true religion, rock.
There's super flat people in this world that once them few months pass, they ain't wearing that stuff no
That's
more.
true.
And they should go ahead and
The one
donate
and
that
done.
stuff.
If you a one and doneer,
Yes,
donate
if you
it.
ain't gonna get caught in that shit no more, go on and donate that. You feel me? We need
I'm a
that
one and
love.
doneer.
You a one and done? I'm not. Y'all gonna see this outfit the rest of the weekend. I'm mad he recording it. You feel me? I don't switch up like that. Everything I got 7 of these same shirt. I swear to God.
I'm about to play with this
I don't have to wash. I just put on a different black shirt. I love it. Listen, so we appreciate you. Is there somewhere locally they can see you all the time?
You can see me locally everywhere. Baby showers, bar mitzvah, birthday parties,
You did just do
K
some private
Sarah's. I just got back from New Orleans.
patio.
I'm always at Ford Road Patio if
Ford
you want
Road
to check
Patio.
out. You could find me on Instagram at Couture Comedy.
We wasn't doing that yet.
I'm just saying.
We wasn't doing it. I was
because
about to
they
bring her back, and
they
y'all was
need to
gonna give y'all where they can
need to
find
get in
y'all.
touch- They need to get in touch with me so they
I
can
was
get
gonna
their
do-
donations
fine.
to me.
Go ahead, go
I
ahead.
need y'all donations. I need y'all help. He just want to talk because that's just him.
I had a plan.
Martin Luther King had a dream. The point is, we gonna be there, and we
Yes.
need y'all donations.
Woodward in Manchester, October
Woodward
1st.
in Manchester, October
Then
1st
after that,
from
get
10
ready to
2.
laugh with her and the cast of Living Single.
And then after that, from 6 to 9, we with the cast of Living
Yes,
Single.
then after that,
tickling
at
your funny
Club
bone.
Echelon for
Then
my
we at
birthday
Club
party because I just
Echelon.
turned 38 in this bitch. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Come on.
See,
She
I
gonna
just
be there,
said
though. She gonna be there,
Little people
too.
matter. I'm gonna be there, though.
All right. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you.
I appreciate
you. Been holding
you.
me down, man.
For sure.
That's love. Thank you. That's 7 Mile Radio. Go real or go home. But are we bringing our guests back? She already gave it. Did you give them all your?
Bruh.
No, you ain't give them all your contacts. Come
I
on
ain't
now.
give them
Come on now.
Facebook.
All right. So we about to do the contacts.
I have to get with her because I
All
don't
right.
make up in here.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. They're gonna give y'all where y'all can find them at. So if you're looking for state-of-the-art lashes, up-to-date facials, and beautiful beards, this is where you're coming to, right? If you're looking to laugh and you're looking for somebody who got jokes for babies and old ladies, then that's where you look. She ain't even hear that. That was clever than a motherfucker. Y'all heard me say that, right? All right, bet. Cabello, could you please tell them how they can find you?
Okay, so I have a location. It's 23750 Gratiot Avenue, East Point, 48021. I am on Instagram, The Cabello Cafe, and on Instagram, Mimado Puri, MIMADOPOURRI.
And I'm your girl, J Couture. You know me as Juicy Couture. You can find me on Facebook as Dominique Sparks. That's my legal name. You can find me on Instagram. That's J Couture Comedy for y'all that can't spell COUTURE. Comedy is spelled the same, 313. You can find me out there by the airport. My number is 313-424. This is it, because people got to call me to pick up their donations. 313-424-9497. I don't care if y'all call, because guess what? If it's private, it's blocked. Love y'all.
Okay, she just pulled a Mike Jones in this bitch. All right, we appreciate y'all. It's Detroit, it's East Side. We doing beautiful things, man. 7 Mile Radio is a staple in this hood, right? So we appreciate you for putting this together. It's the first annual one. That's what we got to remember. Because Juneteenth, Detroit is on 12 years, and it's been a long, hard road, but we proud of ourselves. We made it to where we made it. 1 year, one event speaks nothing for what you got to come, brother. So we appreciate y'all. Go real or go home. And all the rest of the shows on 7 Mile Radio. It's a pod-a-thon, first annual. Cabello, Comedy, Dollface, Insanity. We appreciate y'all, man. Comedy, go real or go home.
Yeah, so
You
all of
did so good,
Thank you.
Con.
That was
You
my
took care of
first-
your business.
my first live interview, man. I hope I ain't had no boogies. I did my best to clean my nose, man.
Yeah, I edited one of them out.
Listen, man, I cleaned the hell out my nose. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm taller than both of them. I'm not gonna make them do this
It
whole
looked like it was a
interview.
little cool out there that day, was it?
Yeah. You know, the
Okay.
weather was definitely catching up with us. You know,
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure everybody had as smooth as a experience as possible. A lot of things were out of my control, but it was a pleasant experience. It was a peaceful event. It was some good food. Shout out to 313 The Rub. Man, listen here. Ain't nobody fucking with that lady barbecue sauce, man. This ain't nothing. Michelle Diane Bell.
Okay.
Ain't nobody fucking with barbecue sauce. I ate it on bread. I just ate it on bread. You
The
feel
sauce
me?
is
I
on-
just dipped the bread in the sauce
Just
and
the
ate
sauce.
4 pieces of bread.
Wow.
Because they had got all their vegetables and their macaroni and cheese was gone. I ain't want no meat. You feel me?
Right.
It was delicious. That sauce is delicious.
Is that
313 The Rub. She know her sauce.
Nah, that sauce sounds very close to how Vicky's barbecue sauce is.
You know I like Vicky's them tiny little sweet potato pies.
No, yes. But you know what my favorite thing is I get Vicky's French fries and I have them drowned in the sauce.
Listen, my simple ass went in there one day. It was like, what I'm trying to understand is how do y'all make sure all these little pies taste good? They was like, what? I'm like, every one I get, I'm like, one of these ain't gonna taste good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making all these little bitty
they
pies.
stick to the recipe.
They was like, son, we just make one giant batter
grew up
and
on
put it all inside the pie. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking they making a little bitty batter for each pie. Like, what the fuck?
It's a big old.
Listen, Vicky's little baby sweet potato pies
Yeah,
are
barbecue
delicious.
is good.
I haven't had one from the sweet potato place though,
Okay.
and they gotta be good. They whole situation is sweet
Sweet
potatoes. I gotta go in there and see what's up. You know
I'm
what
down
I'm
with
saying?
that
I'm
one,
down
'cause
with
I haven't
that.
had that one either.
Yeah, I would like to see what's up with that.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Shout out to Seisha. NutraBay was in the building. You
Oh,
know.
was she? Okay.
Yeah, she was out there slanging them cups.
Hey,
you know what I'm
boo.
saying? She
I need
was
to
doing
give me
her
a
thing.
smoothie.
Yeah, they was alright. She gave me the tiniest smoothie you could give a human being. right? She came up with like new flavors.
Every time that
flavors.
woman, you know what? I'm not gonna let you do that woman like that because you made a spectacle of the few that she did give us on the time that she has been on the show, and she's giving you nice smoothies. But you hate the size
smoothie
of
tastes
the cup.
good, but she keep giving me small ass smoothies.
And you can't stand the size of the cup.
I mean, when it comes to a smoothie, the size you should be able to have a large one. It's supposed to be a healthy thing.
You want to at least catch like two Frank
That was like this big. That was like this big. The cup was smaller than the ashtray.
Nutri-Bae, you're going to have to take care
Stop
of
playing games, Nutri-Bae, man. Hook me up, man. Bad enough she ain't had that monkey powder power when I like.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
She was out there pushing her strawberry berry blast.
That's good. That was good, though.
It was good.
That was good.
You know what I'm saying? Her
that was my
blueberry
first one
berry
I tried.
buffet or something. She's talking about, y'all can't have that one. Somebody already paid for it. I don't know who out there had that blueberry cup. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can kick rocks.
The blueberry's good too.
Listen, Nutri-Bae really knows smoothies, and she knows smoothies because she knows fruit and she knows, she knows produce. So it's a good thing. But we celebrating women, moms owning businesses, moms becoming notaries. You know what I'm saying? Moms going back to school because
jewelry.
There's nothing. Yes, women.
Cocoa butter.
Rose water.
Rose water.
Because women are
Doing
getting their
hair.
coins. You feel me? Which brings us to the movie, right? That everyone's talking about, The Woman King, starring my auntie and yours, Viola Davis. You know, I remember the first time I seen Viola.
What was it?
Man, it was like 19. Listen. You remember that boy? You remember that boy Fisher? They made a movie about a boy named Fisher. Yeah. She was played his mama. People forget. You remember that was his mama? Hey, Frog Ass. You remember that was his mama? You don't remember? Viola Davis was Antoine Fisher's mama when he found her. Okay. And she was sitting on the couch, just fucking snot bubble. You know about the snot bubble. The snot bubble is famous. And she was sitting there on the couch looking like a dope fiend, and she spoke 6 words and stole that whole movie from Denzel and that little dark ass boy. I ain't never even seen Antoine Fisher no more. I don't know where he at, what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Is he in any more other movies? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But listen, Viola Davis is playing a very powerful role, but it's a controversial role. Yeah. Right? Yes, people, some people and others are saying they don't want to go see it because they have chosen to make a movie that does highlight an African tribe finally. But instead of them becoming slaves, they're like, all right, y'all don't want us to make any more movies about black people being slaves. We get it. And y'all waiting on us to make an African movie, so we gonna kill this shit. Right? 2 birds, 1 stone. We gonna go.
What Wakanda was too much?
Oh, no. Hell no. That was too much triumphant. No, white people was lagging behind. They didn't know nothing about none of their technology. White people didn't like Wakanda. I mean, it was fun and shit, but nah. That whole, we kept secrets from them this whole time, they ain't like that shit. They probably started looking for that alloy for real. Like, they trying to tell us something.
So but even the title is even the controversy?
Yes. I mean, people on social media, everybody has an opinion. Right. But the historic issue is that this is a tribe that made it their business to capture and sell other Africans. You know what I'm saying, to the Europeans. So some people's like, well, I don't even want to go see it, and I'm like, but this is part of our story though, and it's not accurate by the way. Of course, they using real names and real tribes, but you should do your own research. Right, because this has been dramatized. Of course, we watch movies and wars went on 13 years. The movie is only 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, they try
to each his own. Yeah. I want to go not only because of the storyline, but the characters and the actors. And
we've been waiting on you. Yes, I want to support Viola Davis because the thing is, if you don't let this go through the roof, then there won't be another one to critique. You feel me? And I think it's acting and acting. And if you see some powerful people out there pushing something good, just go out and just we've been waiting on you to go see this.
I know. And
so I want to get dressed all the way.
Right, we're going to Drake?
You feel me? Yeah. Okay. We're going in full gear. You feel me?
Yes.
Yes. Love Rose.
Back out. Yeah.
Sierra S. Yeah. Nia Bia.
And my locks are a lot longer, so now I can do a little. I can't wait. Yeah.
Carmel Kathy, the sister who was selling purses at the Juneteenth event.
That's gonna be fun.
All them down. We're going.
So we got about 10 deep.
Yeah, I would say about 10 by the time we
Okay.
mob. But, you know,
Okay.
some people probably done dropped out. We're going to figure it out, though. It's going down Sunday.
Okay.
And we're going to make it do what it do.
That's gonna be dope.
It's going to be dope, man. I can't wait. I'm going to wear all my chains at one time, and I'm bringing my walking stick.
And this is the part that we're still celebrating
my
your birthday,
staff.
right?
Yes, it's the Virgo invasion of October, man. I'm a cusp baby anyway,
Yes.
right? I just figured this out.
You're
1 year.
straddling the
Yes, 1 year my moons are in Virgo. The next year my moons
Libra.
are in Libra. But my birth date doesn't change, right? This year I'm on Virgo mode, but
Okay.
we had to push my party out, so October 1st
the Libra.
is my black party
Because
at
when does
Club
Libra?
Echelon.
Extra line?
Yeah, Club Echelon, 12 Mile of Shana, October 1st. All black everything. Or all black anything. If you dark enough,
So
You
this
probably ain't
weekend the
gotta wear
movies,
shit.
next weekend all black. Extra line.
yes. Wait,
Okay.
that's all the same weekend or something. Saturday is the first.
Okay.
And then Sunday is the second. So
Okay.
we just do, can you hang?
I got it.
Can you hang?
I'm down.
Can you hang the night before? Then get up the next day, get dressed, gala, ready to
What
go.
time we going to the movies on Sunday?
I want to get this out the way early.
So you want to do like a 9 o'clock?
I guess I got to take it to a vote. I got to inbox the sisters and see how they feeling.
Well,
what they
matinee show
schedules
was
is.
beautiful because it's not that many people there.
I mean, there ain't gonna be that many people there anyway. From what I done seen, like the movies ain't really slapping like
Oh, is that right? They said the numbers are not good.
Yeah, no, like just people ain't really fucking with the movies like that. It's so scarce that people going and it's only a few of them in theaters going to see
Wow.
anything. But what we're trying to figure out is whether we should go to the Burbs or stay in the hood and go to the one on 8 Mile and Van Dyke. I still call it the Bel Air, but I think that shit like the Phoenix now. So.
Yeah.
Phoenix theaters. I'm stuck where I'm stuck, baby. Listen, say Detroit is Lipke recreational.
Well.
You know what I'm saying? And the Phoenix is Bel Air shopping center forever and ever.
Even though that bitch tore down.
Yeah, you
Good.
feel me? It's gonna always be what it was.
Is Eastland still Eastland?
All the time. You know what I'm saying?
My vote is the Bel Air.
The Bel Air. Yeah, man. My people like my people, so we might be right there. So it's been a good thing, though. It's
Since
been a
we
good
going
time.
on Sunday, that'd be dope because I can see something that's on a show for Aaron, and he could watch a movie in another theater because you know that's gonna be his birthday weekend.
Why can't he watch The Woman King?
As if he wants to, if he have a choice, if he want to watch it or not.
Get
It's
his
his
face
birthday.
painted.
It's
Get
his
face
birthday
painted. Get
weekend.
some warrior paint on his face.
Let him go in there.
Ooh, that's what I should do. I should get
That'd be
my
dope.
head wrapped and
Well,
get some
it's
warrior
his birthday
paint.
weekend. My baby's turning 12. You know, so this is the last year before a teenager. I have a preteen now. So we'll know when I'll see how the progress report
He
looks
gonna need the basement room soon.
when I get
He gonna need the basement room
We'll see.
soon, real soon. She said he about to be 13. I said he gonna need the basement room.
Most definitely.
Yes, time to go on and let him go down them steps. Oh man, you gotta let that boy go in that basement.
And don't worry about what that is in the socks.
Don't you worry about them socks. You just keep the tissue coming.
y'all late. I'm
You keep
already
the tissue
there
coming to
with
the
him in the
bathroom.
room across the hall from me.
Oh, no. Suck it, bitch.
So sad. Me as
No.
a mother, I talk to. I'm so glad I got my sisters out here who have boys and grown men, and they be like, you know, I feel like I'm going crazy.
Man, my mom shamed me so hard the first time I got caught doing something like that I just could never do that shit again. Not in the same house. Nope. Mm-mm.
Look, I am at the understanding that I allow when Aaron goes to sleep, I allow him to close his bedroom door.
I had my bedroom door closed.
At the daytime,
I was
leave the door-
asleep.
Listen, you can't stop the growth. I know it's
You
not
feel
so
me?
I don't
Listen,
get
listen,
icked out about it. I
listen,
know
listen.
it's happening.
Look.
I know I wash his clothes, so
The
I
next
know.
morning,
That's
it-
why I don't put my clothes
wash his
together.
clothes.
I have to. I'm a mother.
That's gross.
Well, so
The-
I washed his clothes by itself because his stuff can't.
Ah, that makes sense. I had my time where I needed my own laundry. Yeah, it get like that.
It was
for
this.
various
It
reasons.
turned. It happened this year, this summer. When the summer came in and his funky clothes came downstairs, I was like, ooh, no.
You need your own load.
So he has two loads. He has a white load and he has a dark load.
Make him wash his own damn clothes. Once you can see over the washer,
No,
you
I'm
can
teaching.
use that bitch.
I'm teaching him, but see, at 11-year-old as a boy, I don't want him breaking my washing machine. So I make him do laundry with me. So I make him.
You
carry
know what
my
I
basket
learned about these
upstairs.
new washers though?
He bring the
Is you
basket
gotta turn the knob.
downstairs. He
See,
helps
listen,
fold.
they got these washers now with the buttons that once you set your shit, you ain't gotta move it no more.
But see, you have to. Because I have different clothes. Like
No,
I have
it's
light
just
clothes.
no. This ain't had nothing to do with your clothes. This was his clothes.
No, I don't want him touching the washing machine.
Look at that. That's what it's about. He like, all right. Well, in the meantime, here go these drawers.
No, we're gonna do this together. Now put your dirty clothes in the washing machine. I push the buttons. Here's a couple.
Well, I hope he eventually gets to touch the washing machine because I don't know how he gonna even drive a car.
I'm teaching him how to wash clothes.
Okay, bet. Because he got to be able to drive, but he got to be able to wash clothes first. All right, so we appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm about to promote the hell out of this episode because I want y'all to see my two sisters that was on here and my co-host and Dog over there. Dog is like the man. He is like upstairs. Like, have you talked to upstairs?
You didn't call that. You gonna say a dog over there? You didn't call that man frog eyes.
He was ignoring me, playing with some thing over there.
I was gonna put him on spot, but since you did it,
we had a whole show going on, and he done got a whole.
You a new toy. What's
that?
that?
He leaving us alone.
Well, that's something that's going to help all of us. That's our solar-powered portable generator for our mobile studio that just came through Amazon.
Shut your face.
Generator.
Yes, it's very
solar-powered
generator.
Okay, bet. Damn, that was a lot.
Damn.
Solar-powered.
Okay, well, when we find out about it, we're going to definitely let y'all know.
Some shit y'all ain't got. Just some more shit y'all ain't got.
Right.
People mad I'm over here because he got shit. That's weird.
Come on, man.
I don't get to take it home. Y'all act like I got
Well, the thing
shit.
about it is they're mad because you have access to it.
It's not my shit. They wanted me to use their shit. Man, he offered me to use his shit a long time ago. See, that's the difference. People don't understand. Before I thought I was something anyway, he had already asked me to be on this show. Right? Because
he sees something.
Yes. Meanwhile, other people for various reasons will be like, you should get a show on my shit. And a lot of times because they thought I had more pull out here than I did, or that I was more social than I really was. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm growing over here, and I'm getting comfortable over here, and we going to figure out some ways to jazz this up, you know what I'm saying, along the way. But right now, I'm getting comfortable talking shit to y'all. So it's going to be that for a while. I think we're going to do the winter, just talking shit to y'all. I'm going to line up.
We may have guests, we may not.
Yeah, we're going to line up some guests. I don't want to just be throwing